tomorrow.
English is not my first language.
The password is circus.
Barnum?
Huh? Remember I said pick words that are in my dictionary?
An all-new password tomorrow on NBC.
Capital One College Bowl.
I'm pumped up.
All right, pace yourself, bro. Rival colleges competing for $1 million in scholarships. I'm your host, Quiz Show King.
No comment.
Capital One College Bowl, Fridays this fall on NBC.
Later, Jimmy Fallon welcomes Kate McKinnon, NBC Tonight.
On our broadcast tonight, election results are pouring in. The Republican who's facing off against current Governor Tony Evers in November. And Tom Tiffany is speaking out after his win, what he believes Democrats are not focusing on and his plans for the future. Your local news starts right now.
Your local news and weather from where you live. News Watch 12 at 10 starts now.
Good evening and welcome to News Watch 12 at 10. I'm Jessica Jukage. Today's primary day in our state, and more than 1 million Wisconsinites cast their ballots for either Republicans or Democrats, setting up matchups for the general election in November. And all eyes are on one race: who will be the Republican nominee for governor? News Watch 12's Dan Hagan joins us in studio to break down the race and others. Dan?
Thanks, Jessica. At around 9 p.m. this evening, businessman Tim Michels was declared the winner in the Republican primary over former Lieutenant Governor Rebecca Kleefisch. Kleefisch failed to rack up big margins in the Milwaukee suburbs while losing many rural parts of the state to Michels. Tim Michels has won the primary with Kleefisch trailing him by about 13,000 votes. As you can see, Michels at around 47%, Kleefisch at around 44%. Tim Ramthun, a state representative, is in third with around 24,000 votes right now. Then the race for the Democratic primary for Senate. It was a foregone conclusion going into tonight, with many challengers dropping out weeks before. Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes won big with about 80% of the vote. He will face incumbent Senator Ron Johnson in what will be one of the closest watched races in the country. Now to who will round out the state ticket for the governor's race. Current Governor Tony Evers will be joined by Sarah Rodriguez. Rodriguez is a freshman lawmaker from Milwaukee. She has won tonight with around 76% of the vote thus far. On the Republican side, the lieutenant governor nominee is going to likely be Roger Roth, the current state senator from Appleton. State Senator Pat Teston from Stevens Point is in second right now with around 32% of the vote. 17% of the vote. Now to the top legal officer in the state. Democrat Attorney General Josh Kaul holds the position right now. He faced no opposition in his primary. There's a tight race for the Republican nominee. Right now, Eric Toney leads Adam Jarchow by just a few percentage points, 39% to 37%. Now to the Wisconsin Secretary of State race. Democrat Doug LaFollette has served in the position since 1983, and he has won his primary tonight, defeating challenger Alexia Sabor by a wide margin. And then on the other side, LaFollette will face Republican State Representative Amy Lynn Loudenbeck. She has won the Republican primary. She will face LaFollette in November. Now to the state treasurer's office. WASA doctor Jillian Bettino is leading right now, but it is very close. She has 38% of the vote, followed by Aaron Richardson with 36%, and then Mr. Tenorio with 26%. And on the Republican side, John Lieber looks well on his way to defeating Orlando Owens, currently holding a 2-to-1 vote margin. Now to a few congressional primaries. In the 3rd District, Republican Derek Van Orden has no opposition, and it looks like Brad Pfaff is on his way to securing the Democratic nomination there. Incumbent Representative Ron Kind is not running and has endorsed Pfaff. Then in the 7th District, as expected, Representative Tom Tiffany won his primary shortly after the polls closed. We spoke with Tiffany about issues he believes the Democrats are not focusing on during this election cycle.
Illegal border crossings, crime. They're not dealing with the issues that the American people want us to. We're going to talk about them, and we're going to propose solutions like stopping the deficit spending.
The Inflation Reduction Act, just passed by Democrats, is expected to cut down the deficit. Tiffany will take on Democrat Dick Ausman of Merrill in November. Another race to mention here, State Senator Jerry Petrusky has left his longtime seat, stretching from Mosney to Hayward. Small business owner Corey Tomczyk has a very slim 2-point lead over Mosinee Mayor Brent Jacobson to be the Republican nominee for that seat. Back to you guys.
Summer temperatures are in store for us tomorrow. Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller explains how long this beautiful weather will last.
Yeah, hey Jessica, changing gears here. The average high temperature is 79, and look what we did today. A high temperature is 79 in Rhinelander, also for Tomahawk, 76 for Anago, and even a couple 80s in there. And we'll do this all over again tomorrow with high temperatures back up in the upper 70s, lower 80s. And not as cold tonight. A couple of you dipped your toes into the mid 40s for lows last night. Tonight, not so much. Basically, low temperatures back in the mid 50s or so. Lots of clear skies across the Great Lakes, upper Midwest. Just nothing going on here right now. That's good news for us. We could use some more rainfall, of course. That's going to come, though, most likely over the weekend. As high pressure has built in for now, it's a sprawling area of high pressure, basically over Canada, upper Midwest here. But around it, it's going to slowly shift this way. That will allow some of this backside stuff here to move our direction for Saturday, with a couple of showers now in the forecast for Saturday afternoon. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is mostly clear skies and not as cold, with low temperatures down near 56. Your full forecast is coming up. Jessica.
Thank you, Jeff. A man convicted in a deadly cemetery shooting in Wausau will spend the rest of his life behind bars. Today, a judge sentenced 67-year-old Henry West to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Back in 2019, West opened fire in Pine Grove Cemetery, killing Patty Grimm and injuring 2 others. Authorities say the disgruntled cemetery employee also rigged his apartment building to explode, which caused a fire. West was convicted of multiple charges, including intentional homicide. Today, Governor Tony Evers announced the Wisconsin Department of Corrections has selected a site for a new Type 1 facility in the city of Milwaukee. The announcement of the site is a major step in the efforts to close Lincoln Hills and Copper Lake and move kids in DOC care closer to home. The Milwaukee Common Council is expected to hold a special meeting later this week to provide initial support for the new facility. In 2015, dozens of law enforcement officers raided Wisconsin's Lincoln Hills and Copper Lake as part of a criminal probe into claims of abuse and unsafe working conditions that resulted in several lawsuits regarding youth mistreatment. There was a surprise resignation during last night's Rhinelander City Council meeting. Rhinelander City Administrator Zach Verwink announced his plans to leave his position. He first entered city government as mayor of Wisconsin Rapids before making the move north to Rhinelander in 2020. He first served as consultant city administrator until formally being appointed to the position May 1st, 2021.
Tough thing to leave a community that has such great things and a bright future ahead of it. But I know that the next administration, as well as the mayor and the council, are also equally committed to seeing great things happen here in the community.
He headed several city projects ranging from housing, hotel development, public works, and road maintenance. Verwink had tackled several major hurdles during his tenure with the city of Rhinelander, including the outbreak of COVID-19 and maintaining clean city water after the discovery of PFAS. Verwink will be leaving in October after a joint effort between the mayor, city council, and himself to find an appropriate replacement.
It's very bittersweet to leave a position where I care deeply about the mission and the cause and the work that we're doing. I know that the city staff and the city council will remain focused on economic development, growing the city, and dealing with the infrastructure needs that Rhinelander faces.
Verwink has a desire to help more great Wisconsin cities like Rhinelander and will be accepting a position as Deputy Director of the League of Wisconsin Municipalities. This position allows him to provide his services to a greater area than just Rhinelander, and he says he's excited for the challenge. A few weeks ago, Rhinelander Airport Director Matthew Leitner tampered with the PFAS testing equipment on airport property. Last night, Rhinelander City Council voted to pay for a new study. PFAS is a cancer-causing chemical that's been found in the city well closest to the airport. Here's footage of UW-Madison's research team placing lysimeters in April. The airport was notified of the study, but Leitner says he did not know where they were when he opened them. Last night, City Common Council voted to pay $7,500 for a new study to be conducted. Court action was an option for the city, but Alderperson Eileen Daniels said the council wanted to get the study back online as quickly as possible. The FBI has seized the phone of a state representative. Coming up, how it could be connected to the raiding of former President Trump's home. That's after weather right here on Newswatch 12.
It's Slumberland's anniversary sale. And to celebrate, we're stacking the deals. Buy any sofa or sectional and get 20% off your second purchase. Get another 20% off both items. Plus, we are still offering great special financing at Slumberland Furniture.
In today's economy, it seems the value of a dollar continues to shrink, while the services offered are getting less and less. Here at Maher Water Corporation, a new high-efficiency system made by WaterCare can help ease the stress on your checkbook. We are always available to analyze and recommend one of these units.
So while we can't actually make your money grow, we can make the value of what you get from Maher seem like it.
Tired of Washington politicians not working for you? We've got a solution. With 3 easy payments of $1 million, Ron Johnson will work for you. Just ask these billionaires. They donated a fortune to Johnson, and he delivered a $215 million tax break for them. That's right, $215 million. Johnson even threw in a tax break for himself. Don't miss this opportunity. Call now. DSCC is responsible for the content of this ad.
Carpet City. Come to Carpet City Flooring Center and get the toughest waterproof floors in the industry, where they're in stock and on sale. Rigid Maximum XL is 50% thicker and 30% longer, resulting in maximum durability, which is perfect for active families and pets. Not to mention, it's easy to install. Come to Carpet City Flooring Center to get your Rigid Maximum XL waterproof floors today.
Carpet City, our prices will floor you.
It's Slumberland's anniversary mattress sale, and we've got great deals and specials on mattresses. Like a free bedding bundle with select mattress purchases of $5.99 or more. That's 2 free pillows, a sheet set, comforter, and 2 pillowcases. Free. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
Welcome back, my friends. Not a cloud in the sky pretty much all day long today, with temperatures responding nicely up near 80 for a high. Again, the average high being 79. Most of us did that today, and we'll do it all over again tomorrow, followed by a couple changes getting in here on Thursday into Friday. Right now, though, we're at 61 in Rhinelander. Clear skies out there. A west wind around 5, and a dew point there near 57. So still kind of dry air locked in place. Over in Wausau, 67 for you as well, with a calm wind at the airport there, and a dew point there of 59. Okay, so around the horn, temperatures are not as cold as they were last night, right? A couple of you had lows in the mid-40s last night. We are not doing that again tonight, with low temperatures pretty much mid-50s across the region. Right now, we're in the 60s still for most areas into tomorrow morning. Okay, the average high is 79, the record low being 38 back in 1964. No record lows this morning. The sun set earlier at 8:15, and now look at precipitation. We are above average for the year. It's been a long time since I've said that, but there's not much more in the forecast anytime soon. Maybe some light rain showers in here over the weekend. All right, so there is some heat across the Midwest right now. That's going to stay there, kind of. We're going to flirt with 80 again tomorrow before a sneaky cold front comes through tomorrow night. Just a wind shift with this one. That'll cool us off just a little bit getting in here on Thursday. So 80 again tomorrow, 75 though for Thursday, then back up in the mid, even upper 70s for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we're kind of hovering near average going forward into the middle portions of next week. Lots of clear skies. We don't do this very often, right? So really there's nothing going on across the Great Lakes in the Midwest, upper Midwest. In fact, big, sprawling high pressure is sinking air. You can't get bad weather out of that. And it's basically from the Hudson Bay all the way down into the deep south currently. And that'll stay that way. It's going to slowly move to the east, though, and eventually we'll get on the back side of this thing, and that's where the rain showers are right now, right? So that's going to be over here probably on Saturday afternoon. I know timing not great. Futurecast shows the story, right? So clear skies out there tonight and tomorrow. There could be a couple clouds tomorrow evening. Other than that, the rain will stay to our west tomorrow, and then really we're in a good spot through Thursday into Friday with nothing getting in here until Saturday. So our forecast then tomorrow to the north, temperatures near 80, lots of sunshine. Further south, there could be a couple mid-80s across central Wisconsin tomorrow. Looking at you in Adams County in the Friendship area as well. Our forecast then tonight, though, is lots of clear skies, not as cold. Sometimes fog is likely late as the air goes calm and temperatures hover in the mid-50s or so. For tomorrow, it's Wednesday already. Lots of sunshine again. High is reaching for 80. We'll probably do it with a northwest breeze around 5. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress keeps its stride tomorrow and for Thursday and for Friday. There's those thunder showers on Saturday. Not an all-day rain. Don't cancel your plans before returning back into the 70s on Sunday afternoon. Jessica.
Thank you, Jeff. Representative Scott Perry says the FBI seized his cell phone Tuesday morning. The Pennsylvania Republican took to Twitter to complain about the seizure. He called it, quote, a banana republic tactic and said the FBI should have gone through his lawyer to obtain the phone. It comes just a day after agents searched former President Trump's Mar-a-Lago residence, but it's not known if the incidents are related. Perry had extensive communications with Trump's chief of staff, Mark Meadows, about efforts to overturn the election. Some of those conversations may have taken place on an encrypted messaging app called Signal. Investigators may be searching Perry's phone to see if some of those text messages exist. A Minnesota county has agreed to settle a discrimination lawsuit brought by correctional officers who were not allowed to guard Derek Chauvin. The Ramsey County Board of Commissioners approved nearly a $1.5 million settlement agreement today. 8 correctional officers of color sued, saying they were told they could not guard Chauvin back in 2020 due to a, quote, segregation order given by the center's superintendent. The former Minneapolis police officer was held in the Ramsey County Adult Detention Center as he faced charges for killing George Floyd. Chauvin was eventually convicted of Floyd's murder. The Biden administration is moving forward with a plan to stretch the limited supply of monkeypox vaccine doses. Providers can now administer the dose into the skin rather than under the skin. This method will allow 5 people to be vaccinated per dose instead of just 1. The new emergency declaration was approved this afternoon. The move comes less than a week after the Biden administration declared monkeypox a public health emergency. High school football season is fully underway here in Wisconsin. Last week, 11-man teams were able to practice, and today it was 8-man teams' time to shine. Coming up next, we'll tell you about one local team's goals for the upcoming season.
You can't make summer stand still, so make the most of every last second with a new Toyota at Toyota's National Sales Event.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan and roadside assistance. Toyota, let's go places.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stone shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
Now is the time to switch to Spectrum Internet. America's leading internet provider just got even faster, with speeds now starting at 300 megabits per second. Faster speeds to game, faster speeds to stream, faster speeds to work or learn from home. All with 99.9% network reliability. Get Spectrum Internet for just $49.99 a month, plus a free modem and free online security software. Call 877-906-9192. Add advanced Wi-Fi to get enhanced security for your home network, automatically blocking outside threats to your devices. If it's connected, it's protected. So no matter what you do online, you can do it faster, safer, and more reliably with Spectrum. Now is the time to switch. Get Spectrum Internet with faster speeds for the same great price. Just $49.99 a month with starting speeds of 300 megabits per second. Visit Spectrum.com to find out more or call 877-906-9192.
You can't make summer stand still, so make the most of every last second with a new Toyota at Toyota's National Sales Event.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan and roadside assistance. Toyota, let's go places.
Coming up on your Wednesday, we'll have the latest results of the Wisconsin primary election.
And we had a lot of rain the last couple of days. We're in the clear today, and we're going to stay in the clear. How long will that last? I'll have that coming up.
Sports Watch 12 with Griffin Stroing starts now.
11-man football kicked off their season last week, and today 8-man teams were finally able to hit the field and practice, which includes the Phillip Loggers. Phillips is coming off an impressive 2021 campaign. The team finished with a final record of 7-2 and averaged 45 points a game. head coach Steve Precor and his team prefer to pound the rock and be physical, something they intend to do every Friday night. But first, he was just excited to see his team again and how many familiar faces were back at practice.
The first week of practice is always the best time of the year. Everybody's excited. You're kind of who's coming out, who got in the weight room, who spent time in the off season. We got a group of seniors, I think with 10 seniors this year. They're all excited. They spent a lot of time, and they've built something here that's pretty special, and hopefully we can continue to build on it.
After such an impressive season, the team is aiming their sights even higher and trying to accomplish something that has not happened in quite some time.
It's great being back out here and just got to catch some wins. Going for undefeated and then that conference championship. It would be like the first one since like the 60s or something, so it would be a pretty big accomplishment.
The Loggers will have a few weeks of practice before they kick off their season. The first game will be at home against Frederick in about 2.5 weeks. The Brewers welcomed the Rays to Milwaukee today. Just a quick 2-game series before their massive weekend against the Cardinals. They're trying to get some mojo back before that series. In the second inning, the Brewers are up 1. Tyrone Taylor, get up, big fella. He's going to rob a home run in this one. What an impressive play. The full-out stretch to keep them up 1. But then in the 5th inning, they're going to be tied at 2 apiece. Runners on the corners. Andrew McCutcheon, that's a single into center field. He's going to come up gunning, and that is no play at the plate. They'll take a 1-run lead. And then a little bit later in the inning, Colton Wong. That ball is fair down the left field line. Rowdy Tellez is coming in and will score easy. But here comes McCutcheon on his horse. The play at the plate, not in time. Brewers win this game 5-3. There are some huge question marks heading into this year's Packers season. The offensive line is one of them, especially with David Bakhtiari and Elton Jenkins still injured. But the biggest question has to be that receiving core. Devontae Adams leaving over the offseason left a huge hole. And many expect Allen Lazard to take a huge step in becoming Aaron Rodgers' main guy. And then, of course, the team still has Randall Cobb, but they're going to need much more than just those 2 receivers. Enter some of the younger guys. Names like Romeo Doubs and Sammy Torrey have been impressive at points this training camp, but they have also made many mental mistakes, according to Aaron Rodgers. But with time, he feels like they could be a vital part of the offense.
We need to have a lot of patience, and the expectations need to be reasonable. But I will say, between 88 and 87, there's been a lot of positive things that makes you feel good about the depth we could have in that room.
87 is Dobbs, and then 88 is Juwan Winfrey. Both players will hope to impress the coaches this Friday in San Francisco for the first preseason game of the year. Now, this time of year, most NBA players are enjoying the offseason, taking time away from basketball, maybe going on a vacation. But for Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's putting in work in his home country of Greece. That's why he's called the Greek Freak. Giannis had 31 points and 10 rebounds against Spain, one of the best teams in Europe. Jessica, with an offseason like this, Giannis might be trying to win his 3rd league MVP.
It looks like it. Thank you, Griffin. A man is sharing his story after years of struggling with sleep apnea. Coming up on Newswatch 12, how he finally found relief and how it's helping him thrive.
Guess who's making a splash? You're Denord, of course. We make installing your dock easy enough for just one person, and you don't even have to get wet. With our piers, there's less maintenance, no rust, and no fuss, because we're factory direct. Made in St. Germain, come and visit us.
Oh, great. My wireless bill just went up.
Should have gone with US Cellular. They aren't raising prices on any of their plans.
Seriously?
Yeah, my price won't increase.
Well, that is refreshing. I feel like everywhere you turn these days, prices are going up.
Supply chain got us too. Don't get me started on the overhead cost.
At US Cellular, every plan for everyone is price protected.
You know, I respect a female entrepreneur.
US Cellular, where every plan is price protected.
Hi, I'm Scott.
I'm Allie.
And this is our family from Shoulders RV and Marine.
If this year's taught us anything, we believe it's taught us we need to get back to the good old days of enjoying the outdoors, camping,
boating, and buying from small businesses. Here at Shoulders RV and Marine, we happen to check all of those boxes. Next time you're in the market for a dock or lift, boat, camper, power sports, or nearly anything outdoors, sales, rentals, parts, or service,
we'd love you to think of us.
Shoulders RV and Marine, across from Menards, Rhinelander.
Is it time to update your driveway? Contact S&B Asphalt to blacktop your driveway. An update not only looks nice, but it saves on maintenance and adds value to your property. Seal coating and blacktopping residential driveways, commercial properties, and private roads. S&B is equipped for the job. With a strong reputation as an honest company with competitive pricing, you don't need to turn anywhere else. Call S&B Asphalt today for a free estimate.
Most senators couldn't tell you the cost of a gallon of milk. Thanks, Ruben. Or how much beef has gone up this year. But I'm not like most senators or any of the other millionaires running for Senate. My mom was a teacher and my dad worked third shift. I know how hard you work. And I know that by bringing manufacturing home, we create jobs and we lower costs. If we want to change Washington, we got to change the people we send there. I'm Mandela Barnes and I approve this message.
Guess who's making a splash? You're Denord, of course. We make installing your dock easy enough for just one person, and you don't even have to get wet. With our piers, there's less maintenance, no rust, and no fuss, because we're factory direct. Made in St. Germain, come and visit us.
Founded in 1898, the Gfwc Rhinelander Women's Club is one of the oldest active organizations in all of Rhinelander. Women from all around the Northwoods come together once a month to spend time with one another, as well as discuss problems that face society.
GFWC stands for the General Federation of Women's Club. It's an international organization, and Rhinelander Women's Club, we are the second oldest organization continuing in Rhinelander.
The club's vice president, Dee Jacobs, said that much of what they do as an organization is volunteer work around the community. According to the CDC, about 70 million Americans suffer from chronic sleep problems. However, one man in Crandon who was struggling with sleep apnea found a solution to his problem. Newswatch 12's Mohammed Abdul Kawi has more.
Didn't know how severe it was until I went in and got a sleep study.
Sleep apnea is a disorder that many people struggle with. Eric Zahn first noticed this problem when he was in the military.
Me and three other guys were always sent to, in the GP medium tent, we were always sent to one end of it because we slept, we snored so loudly when we slept. So that's when I first realized that it might be bothering somebody else.
Headaches, brain fog, and exhaustion were some of the symptoms Eric had to deal with. He tried to use a CPAP machine, but it wasn't working for him.
It was something that I struggled with. I would take the mask off in the middle of the night, not even realizing it. But I tried for years, different mask combinations, different pressure settings, and I really wanted the CPAP to work, but I couldn't tolerate it.
Because of this disorder, his wife Shirley said some moments were really terrifying to watch.
The person, especially in Eric's case, snores extremely loudly and at some point sounds like they're choking, which is the stopping of the breathing, of course, and it's scary.
Eventually, Eric found a new treatment option for his problem. He received an implant from Inspire, and after a few incisions, his life changed.
After 30 days, they activate it, and it was almost immediate effect that I was sleeping, and I didn't know what that was like. So it was a new experience to me to wake up and feel like I actually got a decent night's sleep.
After Eric found his solution to his sleep apnea problem, he then had the motivation to take over a business.
Prior to Inspire, I would have never had the ambition, the energy, or the drive, quite frankly, to take on something like this.
And with this new burst of life in Crandon, Eric hopes that he can educate others about his experience of overcoming the odds.
If I can share my story with somebody that is struggling with a CPAP machine or is intolerant of CPAP, knowledge not shared is wasted. So I'm more than happy to talk to anybody about that.
Reporting in Crandon, Mohammed Abdul Kawi, Newswatch 12.
Hypnotize your way to savings.
Breathing techniques to help you save.
Looking to make saving a habit?
Yeah, what's the secret?
No secret. Just open a savings account at BMO and we'll give you a cash reward for every month you save.
A cash reward? Just for saving?
Mm-hmm. And when you open a checking account, we'll give you a $300 bonus to get your new savings habit started.
Love that.
What's your book? How to get a $300 bonus and a monthly cash reward for saving with BMO.
He literally wrote the book on saving.
That's me on the cover.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Menards is your one-stop shop for everything you need. Plus, get 11% off. Get truckloads of savings on items you need and use every day. For everyone, we have it all, from big to small and everything in between. Save on your favorite cleaning supplies from Procter & Gamble. They deliver quality products from brands you can trust, like Dawn, Tide, and Bounty. Stock up on Procter & Gamble products and get 11% off everything now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
It's time to amp up the fun at your local Ford dealer. The summer Supercharged sales event is here. So stop by your Ford dealer today and check out great offers on select Ford vehicles. Then discover how Ford can take your summer to a whole new level. Choose Flex Buy on a 2022 Ford Escape or Edge SUV and get 0% APR financing for 66 months.
The Minocqua Dragon Boat Festival roars against cancer on August 20th. Register at Team Now for a day of fun at Torpy Park at Lake Minocqua. No experience needed, all equipment provided. Build your team of friends and family or represent your favorite business or organization.
Birchfield Nurseries of Rhinelander has been servicing northern Wisconsin since 1950. Birchfield Nurseries grows all of their own plants, and you will always find healthy, hardy, and well-maintained plants. Let their experienced staff answer any of your landscaping questions. They also handle shredded bark mulch, compost, and topsoil. For all your lawn care needs, they carry sod, premium gas seed, and lawn fertilizer. Consider one of the professional landscape crews to do the work for you. If you want experience with quality, call Birchfield Nurseries.
Hi, I'm Chris Core from Lang Lake Ford. When I want the forecast for Antigo, I go to WJFW.com for all my hometown weather.
Your hometown weather, available 24/7 at WJFW.com.
Eagle River Real Estate Auction, Sunday, August 21st. 87 acres and 1,200 feet of frontage on the Wisconsin River. Beautiful home and commercial shop. Contact Brass in St. Louis.
All right, Jessica and Griffin, temperatures are hanging out in the 50s and 60s out there now. Not as cold as it was last night. A couple lows last night in the mid-40s. Lots of clear skies across the state tonight. Again, the moon is out. It's very bright. It's beautiful outside right now. But we have some changes on the way. Not tonight, not tomorrow, not really Thursday. A little bit cooler on Thursday. Friday looking quiet, 277. Over the weekend, a good chance for a couple thunder showers now through the afternoon. Won't be an all-day rain, though, and pretty much uniform temperatures in the 70s to low 80s.
Looking beautiful. Can't wait. Well, for the complete list of election results, you can go to WJFW.com. Have a great night, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
It's Slumberland's anniversary sale, and to celebrate, we're stacking the deals. Buy any sofa or sectional and get 20% off your second purchase. Now for the stacking, get another 20% off both items.
20 plus another 20?
Yep, and there's more. Buy any recliner or accent chair and get 20% off your second purchase. And stack an additional 20% off both items.
Discounts? On top of discounts?
Plus, we are still offering great special financing at Slumberland Furniture.
When searching for your next truck, you want your truck to last. Get the job done right with a Lenz truck. We have them all. Half-ton trucks, Power Strokes, Cummins, Duramax, SUVs, over 800 to choose from. Know that all Lenz trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, and can be bought hassle-free online. Go now to LenzTruck.com.
Lenz Truck. Lenz Truck. We got the trucks at Lenz Truck.
We got the trucks.
Some numbers are thrilling. Some impressive. Some just right. After an accident, there's one critical number. The number that helps you get your life back by factoring in your needs for today and tomorrow. That's where Habish and Rotier's numbers really add up. With over 90 years of client successes and 13 offices to help you wherever you are. No other personal injury law firm is better suited to get the amount that's right for you. Oh, wow.
Packer scratch games are back, and there's a chance to win 2 season tickets for 2 years?
Piggies in a blankie.
Thank you.
Wisconsin Monterey Packers scratch games are back with instant cash prizes and a bonus drawing for 2 Packer season tickets for 2 years. With prizes this exciting, everything feels like an opportunity for a big